Hey guys, it's Ryan. Welcome to my series of videos on cable knitting. With each video I'll be going over a different type of cable, so if you haven't watched my intro to cable knitting, be sure to go check that out. Otherwise, all you're going to need is your cable knitting needle, so be sure you have one of these. So good luck and enjoy. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to do a braided cable. The braided cable is one of my favorite types of cables. It looks great on any type of knitting. To get started, what I did was I just knit normally here, and then I made a cable that is 9 stitches wide. First, you should just knit normally up into the cable. When you've reached the cable now, you're going to slip off those first 3 stitches like you normally would with a twisted cable. With your cable needle in front, you'll knit the next 3 stitches off. And then you still have 3 more stitches to go in that big cable, but bring those 3 stitches that you put off on your needle and knit those now. Now you can put aside your cable needle and then knit those last 3 stitches on your cable and then knit the rest of your row like normal. And then I'm also going to knit the back side like normal as well, and I will meet you back on the front side. Back on the front side, I am knitting like normal now all the way up to the cable. And now that I'm at the cable, you can see kind of what is going on here. The braid is just starting to form. The next step in any braid is to take this outside part and we're going to bring that in now. So to do that, I will show you. First, knit those first 3 stitches like normal. And now we're at the part where here's those 3 stitches that we brought over on our previous row. We're going to take our cable needle and slip them off. And instead of bringing them to the front, we're going to bring them to the back. So what's going to happen is we're going to knit these next 3 stitches and it's going to bring them over. So it's going to look like this outside section of the cable is going inwards. So knit those 3 off. And then bring up your cable from behind and knit those 3 off as well. And now you can just barely start to tell that there's a braid starting to form. So I'm going to knit the rest of this row and then knit the back side. So now we're back on the front side, and this side is pretty tight because that's the side we just pulled over, but this side is now ready to be pulled inwards. So that's actually what we'll be doing. We'll be slipping off these 3 stitches, pulling them inwards. Now I'm at my cable and I'm going to slip off those first 3 stitches. And I'm going to pull them to the front this time. And you'll knit off the next 3. So you're taking that outside section and moving it inwards. And now you can knit off those 3 stitches from your cable needle. then set aside that cable needle and then knit off the last 3 stitches on the cable. So even after just that, you can really begin to see the braided cable starting to form. Each of these outer pieces is moving inwards. So I'm going to knit the rest of this row and then the back row, and then we'll see what it looks like. So back on the front side, here's what the braid is looking like right now. And if you can tell from the pattern, the next 3 that we'll be taking off is we'll be knitting these 3 stitches, taking off these 3 stitches on our cable, moving them to the back, and then knitting the 3 stitches. So just repeat that over and over again. It just takes a little bit of getting used to, because you have to kind of think like a cable and think which way the cable should go. But as long as you know what a braid looks like and how a braid is formed, it's pretty easy to determine which 3 you should be slipping off and where you should be cabling. So I'm going to do this a few more times just to make the braid look a little nicer and longer. So I actually skipped ahead and did a couple more sections of the braid, and now you can really tell how the braided cable works, hopefully. You're basically just taking each outside part of your cable and moving it inwards.